Great. So you took a little bit of time to go through this, and let's talk about why the sphere of one type of lead generation. There's multiple types of lead generation. So I don't want you to walk away from this and saying, Keller Williams only wants me to work with my sphere of influence. What about open houses? What about all these different types of things? Facebook ads. We're going to cover those in future sessions, but we have to start somewhere. And this is a foundational item that top agents work with. No matter what type of lead generation they do, their sphere of influence is also a portion of this. You see, individuals, we know from the survey of buyers and sellers, individuals move on average every 7 to 10 years. We know this, that we found that from the studies, and your job is not strictly to have a relationship with them only when they're making a move. Your job is to meet them, get to know them, have them get to know you so that you are the person that they select when they do make a move. And oh, by the way, when other people that they know are able to make a move, they will say, I got a guy, I got a gal, and they will be able to refer you. This is what's known as a referral for you to be able to go through there. See, if you don't talk to them for that period of time, they've already gone ahead and moved and used a different agent, and you got left out in the cold. You weren't able to do that. So how would you feel if your friends only called you when they wanted something from you? That's one thing that people run into is they say, well, I don't want to bother people. I don't want to do this. Well, if you really now understand that your job is to care about these people, to help them maximize the value of their property, to help them find the right property for them that maybe doesn't require a lot of care and maintenance, maybe has the right yard size for them based upon their life situation. I could go on and on with these types of things. You want to stay in contact with them so that they feel like that you really care about them and that you don't just show up when it's time to buy or sell. That's when you start to get what we call commission breath. So you'll be able to go through this. In your participant guide, we're going to pause again, take about 4 or 5 minutes and go through that. Who do you know that has recently moved? Because see, moving is on their mind. Who might be thinking about moving soon, and who is somewhere in the middle? Take some time, pause this, and be able to go through those particular steps. Okay, Robert, I've got these people. I start to have them, and I really want to get in contact with them. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Well, here's an acronym that has served myself and others in the real estate industry for years, and it's known as the Ford method. And I'm not talking about the automobile. I'm talking about the acronym that would stand for Family, Occupation, Recreation, and Dreams. What do I mean by this? The conversation that you could have and that you will start to practice, you need to find a dialogue partner that you're working with, or to be able to go through this yourself is to have a conversation with you. So I'm gonna go through this right now as a little bit of an example. I'm gonna ask you a question when I come in contact with you. How's the family doing? I heard you had a new baby, or I heard that your grandparents were in town, or I heard that your parents were here. So I saw on social media that something was going on. How is your family? So you're asking about that. And all along while I'm asking this, I'm making notes so that I can put this into my data bank so that I remember it next time that I come in contact with them. Then we talk about occupation. Are you still working at? How's the job going? Are you enjoying it? Any changes? Those types of things. So that would be the occupation that would be able to talk about. You could also then talk about, is their spouse, significant other also working where they were working? Recreation. Hey, I saw on social media, not meaning to stalk, but did you enjoy that trip that you just took, that cruise that you took? Did you get that boat that you were talking about getting at one time and going through? So that's your recreation. And then dreams. You still thinking about retiring when you hit 60? Still thinking about moving to the Villages, Florida, when you sell your home and be able to do that? Shameless plug. Our agents are here to handle your referrals down here in the world's largest retirement community. So those would be things that you would go through this. So this is what you want to practice on when it comes to having this forward dialogue. Everybody that you took the time to list out, you're going to want to start having these types of conversations and, shall we say, fill in the blanks of this type of information so you'll be able to do that. I'm going to tell you from experience, I had a little bit of hair when I got into real estate, not much. But from this standpoint, I've had this conversation thousands of times. And I think out of that, maybe one time somebody wasn't willing to provide information. You know what? Next, I ended up working with other people. So these are the types of things that you'll be able to find out.